Beach makeup can be tricky, so how can you look good without looking like you're trying too hard? Let Leandra Rivera help you out. Leigh, it's so nice to have you here, and of course, Shanti, the model that's here to show beach makeup.
Yes.
Now, when you go to the beach, sometimes you do want to have a little bit of makeup on to have that glow, or maybe you're going to take some pictures, but you don't want to look like you're trying too hard.
Of course, yes. For the beach, you want to keep it very light, slim to none. The most important part is protection.
Of course.
I always say SPF is your best friend in the summer.
Yes.
So you want to definitely put a good amount on. Nice thin layer, nothing too much because you still want to have minimal makeup on. So we'll start with a small application of lotion with a little bit of SPF.
And you can use your moisturizer could have SPF in it. They even have foundation and makeup that has SPF that you could use.
Yes, they
Protect
do.
their face and your body, of course, too.
Definitely. And you want to do what you're comfortable with. Some people are more comfortable with just mixing in a little bit of moisturizer with their powder foundation and just putting it on, mixing it in, because sometimes it is hard finding a tinted moisturizer or a different foundation for the summer that suits you and matches your skin tone. So if you wanted to do something a little easier, you could just mix in your powder with your lotion and kind of make your own tinted moisturizer.
That's a great tip, and you don't think about that all the time. You think you have to buy it that way, but yeah, you could just mix it together.
Definitely. So once you have your prime and your base, then you could add on a little bit of color here and there if you want to conceal certain areas. Now this is a cream foundation. You want to apply it very lightly with a sponge.
Okay.
You could just take down some of the redness here and there. Underneath the eyes.
And that's right now you're just taking the redness away.
Yep, and she already has a light layer of foundation on, so that's why it evened out her skin tone just a bit.
Okay.
But if you have any specific areas, I know some people suffer from rosacea in the cheek area, so you could tone it down just a little bit with some foundation.
Okay, now do they sell waterproof foundation that you could use, or do you?
They do, but I still also suggest the primer is the best way to keep it on your face. They also have setting powders that helps, but once you start to layer on your face, it makes it, you know, it's not able to breathe as much.
And you don't want to look like you have makeup caked on when you're at the beach, too.
Definitely. So if you were to put something on the eyelid, I suggest maybe a light liner. You could smudge it just a little bit, so it gives you a little bit of the smoky look, but nothing too much.
Okay. Now let's say you want to look like you went to the beach, but you didn't.
Yes.
So you want to have that glow, but maybe you're going out for the night. So what products could you use for that?
Well, there's a ton of different products. There's luminescent drops that you could add in to your foundation, whether it be liquid or cream, and that just gives you a little more of a shine and that natural glow. Now this is a light bronzing powder that you could just apply right to the outer corners of the face, and you just want to put it on very lightly.
Is there some shimmer in that?
There's a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of a reflective quality that gives you that nice summer glow.
That dewy look that you're looking for, the healthy look.
Definitely. Okay. And you could go right over the cheekbones, and that works as a contour as well, but it still gives you that nice glow.
Yeah, because sometimes, you know, I don't get to the beach too often, but I like to look like I went to the beach.
Definitely.
So it is a way that does look really nice. So the contour, you just go along the cheekbones.
Yep, right over the apples of the cheeks and around the hairline. And that gives you that nice, beautiful glow. And I feel like the most fun part of summer is the bright colors. So you could add on all different shades of colors. Usually I like to go with something that brings out the eyes a little more and just brings out those natural features. So for Shanti,
so many to choose from here, these bright colors.
Definitely. What I'm gonna do is take a light color on the inner part of the lip, just a little bit right on the inner part. And this is a really pretty pink.
It is nice. It's a hot pink.
Yes. And you can have a lot of fun.
So you can really mix and match lip color.
Definitely. And just take a little bit of a darker tone right on the outer parts of the lips.
Now, what does this technique do? Is this like just kind of give the lips a different look, or?
Well, it gives it a nice dimension to the lip, and it also just shows the shape of the lip and defines it a little more. So if you could blend for me, and blend a little more for me. All right, and now if you just drag that down just a little bit, and that pretty pink will really just show on the beach, but not be too much.
Yes, and the bronzer and the lips, that looks great, Leandra, and now everyone will know exactly. And you can finish her makeup, make her look ready for a night on the town, right?
Definitely.
Thank you so much, Shanti and Leandra. Great to have you here.